Welcome back to another video, guys. I have an interesting one for you today. If you're shopping for a Tesla, you're looking at the Model Y, you might be asking yourself, how do I know this is a hardware 3 or a hardware 4 Model Y? Well, I've delved into the internet and I've looked up as much as I could, and I couldn't find really something that could help me specifically, at least at a glance and quickly, when on the Tesla website until recently. So, as you guys might know, there are some camera differences for the hardware 3 versus hardware 4. I don't have an image. I could probably just Google one real quick. Hardware 3 versus hardware 4 camera. Tesla Model Y. Go to images here. That's a pretty good side by side. Let's look at this one. I think this one illustrates it quite well. As you can see, they're quite similar, but I want you to take a look at two things. People in the videos always say, well, this one has a red dot. Just look at the red dot. Well, if we go over here, click on this car. Well, apparently this one has no photos. So that one we're not going to be looking at. This is a stock photo, but if you go over to this side view, that's where the camera is. Now, you zoom all the way in. I can't tell if that's red. You know, I could barely see it at all. But what you can see, I don't know what the hell that was. What you can see is two things. This white strip, heard somebody call it a blinker, shorter, hardware 4. This angle of the curve is sharper in hardware 3. This one you can see shorter and much wider blinker, and then this angle, it kind of smooths out, right? Much more rounded, where this one's kind of almost a right angle, right? Just boom, boom. But if I try to, as the point in where it curves, if I draw that down, right, we get like this little triangle. The point at which it starts to curve is like right here. It's a much different looking shape, right? So, can you tell on the inventory website by zooming in on this camera? And I'm going to say you can. Now, not all of the images here are going to be super helpful. This one's quite blurry. But if you take a look at this one from a different listing, well, what do you guys think? Okay, maybe this is your first time looking this close at it. It's hard to tell. Well, look at this angle. It's pretty smooth, right? It's not just going straight down. What's this white line, right? It starts here, ends here. It's pretty short. Now, the good news is you have two views. So down here, we have car looking to the right. Down here, we have the car looking to the left. So we get two chances. Zoom in and look at that angle. It's quite, it's almost like the Nike swish swoop thing. And this white bar, it doesn't go all the way across. It's just here. You can't see the red. This angle is smooth. That bar is short. This one, the bar looks like it goes all the way. Compared to the other one, it does kind of, it's hard to see because the black is the same color on either sides here, so you can't see the angle. But that bar is not giving me the vibes of the hardware 4. Let's take a look over here. Yeah, no, you can see the line a little bit here. So it's like boom, boom, and that white part just goes fully across. So this is a hardware 3, and this is a hardware 4. Let's see, I'll try to line it up. You see that? You see it? Look how it bends more. This one's tight. Small white bar, fully washed out bar. Let's go look at another one. Let's see if we can find some more. So we've just looked at this one. Look at this one here. Stock photo, not helpful. Zoom in. It's not looking good. Well, no, these two look more similar than this and this, or this versus that. I'm going to say this is a hardware 3, but we have one more image to check. Yeah, it just, the angle stops here. We don't see that little swoosh out, and the white bars the whole way. This is a hardware 3. Let's look at this blue one. We'll do a few more of these. You guys can get the hang of it. Oh, they took this at a weird angle. This isn't a typical angle. I don't know if this is better or worse. Let's see. You can see the other Teslas in the reflection. Yeah, I mean, we get a very low res. That white bar, it almost looks like it ends, and maybe that's the reflection of the light. Very difficult to tell at this angle. What about this one? This image looks like it's a little bit better. Ooh, that's hard to say, but it kind of does look like it's a very like steep angle, and I don't see a distinct white, short white. I see like a long white. This one's a hardware 3. So part of my job is image analysis, do AI annotation, semantic segmentation. I look a lot, well, this is not very helpful. I look a lot at electron microscopy images. Looks like they're trying to black out the reflections, and they really did a number on the whiteout. So I've never even seen that before. This is like AI, dude. Like it's like auto cropped or something. Like they took a picture and AI just said, "Yeah, I'll take that car out of the rest of the frame for you." Clearly stock photo, can't use that. Okay. There's a swoosh, but that line, I don't know, maybe the swoosh is not fully realized there. Let's get a second opinion. Oh yeah, if you drag too much like this, it goes to the next image, which is cool. Though it's not a feature I desire. You kind of have to inch your way over. Yeah. Oh, that's tough. The white bar is all the way, but the angle at which this was taken, it does, no, see, this is the curve, but the curve on the 4 goes wider. Like it goes wider even though it ends sort of in the same place. So I think that plus the white bar, this is a hardware 3. Did we look at this one yet? this the one we just looked at? I think that's the one we just looked at. Yeah, it's weird. Like, sometimes you click on and the image goes away. I'll keep these here. Like, look at that difference. Striking. Once you see it a few times, and you're starting to see how rare hardware 4 is. Oh, I should say this is sorted. Or it was sorted, and then I refreshed the page. You know what? We'll probably see more hardware 4s if I sort it by 2023. So 2023 is when they started hardware 4s. So we're going to hopefully find some more hardware 4s now. You know, we'll scroll down to this one. How about this one here? It's my fault. I refreshed the page and it reset the filter. So I was looking at newer years or older years. It's hard to tell, but that white bar goes all the way across. So that this is an immediate, probably not hardware 4. Yeah, probably not. See if we can find one more hardware 4. I think we might have found one. See, look at the white bar, okay? Now you guys tell me. Right? White bar goes all the way. Like, we have the reflection, right? They both have the reflection. Here's the reflection at the top. Reflection. Short white bar. Full white bar. So this one is the hardware 4. You can even see there's a subtle curvature difference there. A little bit hard to see the full curve. Let's check the other side. Look at this. Short white bar, huge curve out. Look at that. It just takes it wide and slow. Big curve. This curve. I curve right here. This, I'll curve eventually. I'm curving immediately. I'll get there when I get there. We must curve right now. White bar long. White bar short. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it's useful for you when you go to purchase the cheapest possible, oldest hardware 4 you can find, which will be a 2023 that you're going to have to inspect with your eyeballs in the images online. And it's definitely worth going for the hardware 4, from what I can tell, especially since they cost basically exactly the same. What was it? This one? They're basically all, 20. This one's kind of cheap. $27,000 to $30,000. Once you add in tax, they're all over $30,000. So, yeah, good luck out there finding hardware 4. Hardware 4 can use the latest Tesla AI, which is pretty sweet. Hardware 3, nothing wrong with hardware 3. It's just, it's not looking like it's going to get the latest versions as quickly. So, yeah, hope this is helpful and hope you can use it to help inform yourself for your Tesla interests when it comes to buying one or not buying one. At least you'll have more information now. So take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.